What are your predictions on the Royal Antwerp vs Porto match?
Okay, my prediction is Porto to win comfortably with a scoreline of 0-2. That is in terms of FC Porto. And I'm seeing a Porto win, and also you can play an over 1.5 goals in that match.
Thank you. I think I'm going to go with the over 1.5 goals over backing a Porto win. I understand how Portugal teams are always filled with uncertainties, especially at the international level. So I'm going with over 1.5 on my side.
Okay, that is good. But if you look at the two teams with the current form that Antwerp is in, I think you'll back FC Porto. But this is prediction. This is only prediction. People have different views. But if our bookies can look at the two games well, then they'll get their option. Back to you.
Definitely. Then we have Barcelona versus Shakhtar Donetsk coming up next. That is our next match that is up for analysis. And give us your analysis on the game.
Okay, Barcelona and Shakhtar. Barcelona stands at position 1 with 6 points. Shakhtar position 3 with 3 points. Barcelona, they have been good. They have played so well. They have played 2 matches and they have won the 2 matches. So I expect them at least to get a victory in Shakhtar Donetsk. And I'm backing a Barcelona win. Or you can play an over 1.5 goals in that match. And a player to watch is Joao Felix, who did well the last time they were out. That is against Athletic Bilbao. He assisted the only goal of that match. And I'm really proud of him. I expect him to at least to carry injury-laden Barcelona through to see them through to victory against Shakhtar Donetsk. So I'm predicting a Barcelona win with a scoreline of 2-0. Back to you.
That is amazing. I don't have any much to say. It's evident and visible that Barcelona are going to bag the win this Wednesday. Now, the next match that we have next lined up for analysis is Young Boys vs Manchester City. Young Boys.
Yeah. The great Manchester City. They are the defending champions. And every eye is on that team, that Pep Guardiola's team. Are they still on that dream of securing the second consecutive Champions League trophy, or are they sleeping on that? And Young Boys stands at position 3 with 1 point. Man City position 1 with 6 points. So looking at the two teams, Young Boys drew over the weekend. Manchester City cruised to victory. They bounced back to victory with a 2-1 win over Brighton. So I expect the City with the midfield with Rodrigo back. I expect them to win comfortably. And I'm backing a Man City win for an over 2.5 goals. And a player to watch is Erling Haaland. And my score prediction is Young Boys 0, that is O, Man City 3. Definitely. Back to you.
Amazing one too. I can't oppose the fact that Manchester City are going to be winning. So in this one too, I think I'll join you on predicting on a Manchester City victory. That is my betting tip. And then you have the next game lined up for the show is going to be Leipzig playing against Zvezda.
Yeah. RB Leipzig, I told you that over the weekend they will win, and they never disappointed. They won comfortably.
If you watch the game Leipzig match, you will realize that as you predicted, that is what occurred. So congratulations on that one. Now back to our game.
Thank you.
Leipzig vs Zvezda. Leipzig vs Zvezda.
Yeah, and also in this game, I'm seeing them cruising to victory with a scoreline of 0-3. So to our bookies out there, I'm backing Leipzig to win. At least they need to pile that pressure on City to at least become a number 2, all the group winners. But being a number 2, I think suits them so well. So with the team that they are up against, I expect them to win comfortably. And I'm backing a Leipzig win, or you can play an over 2.5 goals, definitely in that match. Thank you.
Definitely. So far, what is evident out of these matches is that the favorite teams, the teams that are the big names, we expect them to be sailing into victory easily during this game week 3 and game week 4 of the Champions League. I don't have any reason why
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. If you are loving the show, ensure that you are dropping your like and subscribing to the channel. It's always an amazing community whereby we do share our predictions each and every single game week for all the major matches that you, my friends, are interested on betting in, or I don't know, on staking on. So we go ahead and have our next match. Our next match is going to be the game PSG vs Milan coming up next.
Yeah, AC Milan, Paris cruised to victory over the weekend. They won their game, while AC Milan, they were one man down and they lost to Juve. That was yesterday. And with the pressure that Paris Saint-Germain are in, I expect them at least to push and at least get a win in this game. Because taking into note, they lost against Newcastle. And I think they will not want to repeat such a scenario. They'll want to at least cruise to victory. And with them standing, with this group, this is a group of death. So every match is a tough game. And you need to go out there and fight for the points. So this was a tough match again. And to our bookies, all gamblers out there, I think both teams to score or over 2.5 goals will suit you in this match. But Paris win, they definitely need to win this game. So I'm backing a Paris win. So you can back an over 1.5 goals or Paris Saint-Germain to win. That is Paris win, home win. Then my scoreline prediction, is Paris 2, AC Milan 1. Back to you.
On my side, I really don't feel confident that PSG or Paris are in a position to bag a victory easily. So I think backing them at a double chance is better. Going for a PSG to win or a draw to occur is easily the better option. But I agree with you on both teams to score. That is an option that we must also consider because we understand how floppy PSG can be at times.
Yeah, very true. Then I think to bookies, you can play an over 1.5 goals just to be safe.
Yeah. In terms of...
Or you can play a double chance to Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, and in terms of correct score prediction, what do you think is going to be the most easily, is going to be the easy outcome that we will be having in this particular match?
Okay, I expect Paris to win narrowly, the scoreline of 2-1.
Okay. Thank you for that one, Hunter. Our next game is definitely Newcastle playing against Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, Newcastle really surprised a lot of people the last time they were out in a UCL game, in that they really thumped or they really hammered Paris at the Newcastle, that is at St. James Park. And I expect them at least to, with that motivation, they'll be moving into this match really motivated and looking at least to get the 3 points once again. This is their first UCL match after a very long time. So with Dortmund again, we also have to note Dortmund only have 1 point. They stand at position 4. So this is going to be a tough game because, as I had mentioned before, this is a group of death. It is Group D and it is a group of death. So this game is going to be a tough game. Without freely scoring in Newcastle, I expect to be seeing goals in this match. And that's why I'm backing an over 2.5 goals in this match.
Your scoreline, I'm really interested on getting your scoreline. What is your scoreline in this game?
Okay, my scoreline, I'll go for another win in favor of Newcastle with a scoreline of 2-1. I expect both teams at least to get goals from both ends. But with the current form and how Newcastle are really flying high, I expect them to win. But there will be goals in that match. Over 2.5 goals definitely is evident in that match.
I really feel bad that we are forced to go against Dortmund. But we can't ignore that, Newcastle, they are really proving us wrong. They are performing above expectation. Remember, even in that...
They are good. Yeah, they are good. They're really good. They have good players out there that are really scoring. If you look at the EPL, how they perform in the EPL, they score goals for fun. So also against Paris, they also scored goals for fun. So I expect that motivation and that mentality to continue moving into this match.
Yeah. And I think that I'm not going to give them a straight win, though. So I think my prediction on the Newcastle vs. Dortmund game is a double chance on Newcastle to win or a draw to occur. That is the betting option that I really find comfortable on my side.
Yeah, but to me, I'll back an over 2.5 goals on my side.
Thank you. We have Celtic vs. Atletico Madrid coming up next. What are your predictions from these two matches, these two games playing under Group A?
Okay, Celtic, they played yesterday, and I really loved how they played. They won. Atletico Madrid also won their match with Antonio Griezmann at least getting his hat-trick for that match. So moving into this game, I expect Atletico to continue with their fine form, and I'm backing them to win this game, an ITM win or an over 1.5 goals. And my scoreline prediction is Celtic 0, Atletico Bilbao 2. But how stubborn Celtic is, I think they can get a goal, but Madrid are always solid defensively. That's why I'm backing an over 1.5 to over 1.5 goals or an ATM win. Back to you.
Yeah, an ATM victory is a good one to consider, but I'll go back and go with the initial one that you talked about. Over 1.5 goals is what I'm thinking about to be my prediction in this game, Celtic playing against Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, and also some two players to take note of is Antonio Griezmann, who scored an hat-trick over the weekend, and also I think Alvaro Morata can also do good in that game.
Thank you, Hunter. And finally, Hunter, we have our final game coming up. That is going to be Feyenoord playing against Lazio.
Yeah, Feyenoord versus Lazio. This is also another tough game. If you look at the two teams, Feyenoord is at position 3 with 3 points, Lazio position 2 with 4 points. So these are two teams that this group is also another tough group because each team is looking to survive. And with that match, I expect an over 1.5 goals. Yeah, and I'm going for a draw of 1-1 in that match. It is a tough match. It is a tough match on both ends. I will not see much of action in both sides because both teams will not allow to lose that game. And that's why I'm backing an over 1.5 goals. And then a player to watch is Anderson. Back to you.
So I've gotten whatever you're saying, but I failed to get what your scoreline prediction is in this particular match.
Okay, my scoreline prediction is a draw of 1-1.
And the betting tip?
Okay, over 1.5 goals will be safer for any gambler out there.
Definitely. I've also gone with the over 1.5 option to be my preferred betting option and betting pick for the last game. That is Feyenoord playing against Lazio. Now, Hunter, let me take a few seconds and just go over the comments. Then we will wind up with the final remarks and maybe what our final opinions are about these game week matches. Now, I see there is a cricket lover saying correct score, please. The correct score, we have highlighted them, so just go ahead and watch the video. Then you have DJ1 always on top. Sam Senga saying amazing. And then we have I'm loving this show, big up man. That is Henry Okia. We have Yaya Abdi saying Galeno to score. Galeno to score. I think, what do you think?
Yeah, definitely. He'll get a good game, and I'm backing him. Also, he can score, but you never know because with football, but he's on a fine form. So I'll support. I'll back that on a fan because this football and people do watch it and people love it. He's a player that is on form currently. Back to you.
Yeah, and I also see he goes ahead and mention that Tati Castellanos to be watched. Yeah, I think is an interesting player to be considered too.
Yeah.
Wow. I see. The rest are just appreciation from our fans, appreciating the good work that we are doing. And I really need to let you know that we don't take that for granted. Continue sharing, continue liking, continue subscribing. Now back to you, Hunter. Final remarks about this game week. Any game that you really want our members to focus on, and anything that can just help us have a easier betting during this during this Champions League time period,
Okay, I would love to our fans at least to concentrate on over 1.5 the market, over 1.5 goals market, and just a game that I would love to you guys to at least get to watch closely. And Napoli win has some good odds. You can back on that. United to win. Those are two teams that are under pressure to win. So I will also want you to back that. Then another team is Antwerp versus FC Porto. At least you can also concentrate on that. Those are with Napoli and Porto. Those are 2 points. Those are 2 odds. So at least you can get there. Then United to win also there. Then also another selection, you can go for Barcelona win Man United win. Then we have Real Madrid win, and possibly Man City win. Those are two good, also some of other good options. Back to you.
I really, really appreciate that one, Hunter. Thank you for joining us this Monday morning as you are predicting the Champions League matches for this game week. I know our members are going to be finding the predictions valuable, and I think we'll have maybe an after show to review these games so that we let them know how they have performed.
Definitely. I'm really humbled with our fans out there. I'm really humbled with your support, and please keep it going. We want you to have the best, and we are working night and day to at least give you the best. Thank you.
That is, I can't say anymore. So guys, lovely morning it was, sharing with you the predictions. If you found the video valuable, once again, ensure that you are subscribing, turning on notifications, sharing the video with a friend, and I wish you a successful game week in the Champions League. Until next time, goodbye, and remember to keep it must better. Take care.